Fishing gear types. We are going to go over the 6 most common types of fishing gear. The first type of fishing gear is called a purse seines. This type of net is used to catch fish usually living towards the sea surface and not at the sea floor. A large circular net is placed into the water. To catch a lot of fish, it is placed straight into a school of fish. The same way a purse closes, the bottom of the net shuts tight, trapping all of the fish inside. This method can result in a large amount of bycatch, unfortunately. See, for example, this turtle was simply swimming with the fish, and because of this net, she also got trapped inside. The second type of fishing gear are trawls. This method is better suited for seafloor and midwater species. A funnel-shaped net is placed into the water or seafloor and then dragged behind the boat. A lot of fish are caught, but there is also a lot of bycatch. As this net moves forward, it will most likely run into the sea turtle and it will get caught in the net. In the previous fishing type, purse seines, we talked about how animals such as these sea turtles can get caught by accident. Bycatch is the unintended capture of organisms while targeting other fish species. The fishing method of trawls is very non-selective because any organism can get trapped in the net. This method also tends to destroy coral reef habitats. When the net is being dragged on the sea floor, it is ripping up anything attached there. Communities can be wiped out and completely lost by this method. Another type of fishing gear is gill nets. This method is used for fish that live near the surface and mid-water. A net set like a curtain is placed into the water, trapping any animal that runs into it. These nets may be attached to anchors so that fishermen know where they leave them. This method is also very non-selective because any animal that runs into the net is caught. Another issue with gill nets is ghost fishing. Ghost fishing is when gear is lost in the ocean and continues to trap animals that have no way to escape it. The fourth type of fishing gear are long lines. Long lines are exactly how they sound and space over 1 mile long. A long line of hooks, usually a row that goes deeper and some set closer to the surface of the water, are placed. The hooks usually have bait that is suited for a particular species. However, this also results in bycatch because animals mistake the bait for a live organism. For example, the bait for swordfish tends to look like jellies, and sometimes sea turtles get caught thinking it's their dinner. The fifth type of fishing gear is trolling. This is the most specific type of fishing gear because it is set by a particular bait and it has a predetermined depth. These are multiple lines with bait that are dragged behind a boat. It is usually a recreational way to catch fish. Quantity is not of importance. The last type of fishing gear is pots and traps. This gear is left on the bottom and is used to catch crustacean species such as lobsters and crabs. These organisms are usually alive when they are caught. A main problem with this fishing gear is also ghost fishing, since some fishers tend to forget where they place their traps.